We often talk about the healing process and how complex it can be. And today we're looking at healing through homeopathy with Asha Frost, who is also known as the Rainbow Medicine Woman. Asha believes when we heal, we awaken to the beautiful medicine that we carry within. We're learning about spiritual healing and how you can get in touch with your spiritual side today on In the Know. Thanks for watching In the Know today with my guest expert, Asha Frost. Asha, it is so nice to have you here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You have such an extensive background in homeopathy and healing, and really focus on connecting with your spiritual side. And you encourage that through your clients and people you meet as well. And it all goes back to when you were younger. Tell us about your journey and how your culture and your spiritual side brought you to this career, really.
Okay. Both of my parents are Ojibwe, and I'm from Chippewas of Nawash First Nation. And growing up, we were connected to spirit always. When I was 17, I was diagnosed with lupus, and that sort of just inspired this whole healing journey for me, just trying to find a way to heal myself without using medication or drugs, because I did try that and it wasn't a fit for me. So connecting really to who I really was on a deeper level and going into that spiritual side to really heal my body. So that's sort of how the journey came about.
So that was kind of like your first connection with homeopathy, right?
Yes.
So in addition to homeopathy, your spirit has always played an important role in guiding you where you're supposed to go.
Definitely.
How did that connection help you get through your experience with lupus?
Well, I would see a lot of healers at the very beginning, part of my journey of healing myself, and they would say to me, you know, you have spirit all around you. You have these amazing gifts, and you're not really using them. And this would happen at night. I would feel guides and ancestors around me, and they'd come forward. And with my patients, I'd see animal spirits, and I'd hear messages. But I wasn't really using it when I first started my practice. So when I started really stepping into who I am, then everything started to flow in a greater way for my health as well. I started to feel a lot better in my body.
Wow, what an interesting transition that must have been. Tell us a little bit about your family and sort of the values that they've instilled in you from a young age.
Okay. Well, my mom has always really spoken about the grandfather teachings. So there's love and wisdom and humility, and she's always asked us to walk in a good way. Being an Anishinaabe person means to walk as a good being, so walk in a good way. So she really talked a lot about kindness and humility, which is one of the grandfather teachings I try to walk in every day, and really step forward in that. And also really just stepping up into the truth of who we are and being confident in that and shining that. And that's something she always taught me. My grandparents too, they held the values and the teachings of our traditional ways. So I learned a lot from them as well in how they spoke to us and the ceremonies that we would do sometimes when we'd go back to the reservation and visit them.
Such a rich history, and today we get to learn about some of the different aspects that you incorporate into your healing journey, not only with yourself but with other people as well. And you have had a practice in Newmarket for over 10 years.
11 years, yeah.
11 years to be exact. We're going to start off talking about animal spirits. So animal spirits and totems, and they do play a role in the healing process and spirituality. Can you tell us about what a spirit animal is?
Yeah. So in our tradition, we believe that, first of all, everything is spirit. The earth and everything surrounding us is spirit. And that animals can help us in their spirit form to heal, to protect us, to help us on our journey, to guide us. So I believe that we all have these spirit animals around us that help us with our journeys. And in my sessions, often these animal spirits will come for people, whether they see it themselves or I see it for them. I also do a lot of healing circles in the area, and the animals come during that time too for protection and to help.
Wow.
So they come a lot for me.
And so these, if you went to Asha's home, these are some of your spirit animals. Yes. Have you been connected with those over the years? I mean, do you know when an animal is your spirit animal, or how do you find that out?
Yeah, so these three, I have bear, hare, and eagle, and deer. And the fourth one is buffalo. I don't have any representation of buffalo except for my drum is made of buffalo skin, but they are our sacred directions in the Ojibwe tradition. So if you came into my home, you would see there's animals everywhere, and I just use them as energy to help with that protection and that guidance. But the spirit animals will come. So they come, as I was sharing with you about eagle spirit, has always been with me in a spiritual way, but it came during my naming ceremony and it came during my vision quest.
Wow, so and the story behind that is amazing. This is a soapstone, an eagle made out of soapstone, so this is a special one. And during your naming ceremony, tell us about the eagle and what happened, because this is amazing.
So my grandfather did the ceremony for me, and my family was there. And he was calling my name down from the ancestors, and what came forward was this beautiful eagle came and sat just on a post witnessing the whole ceremony, which was quite amazing to me. It was quite amazing.
And you rarely see an eagle to begin with.
That's correct.
But for an eagle to come during your naming ceremony, and that being one of your spirit animals, that really says a lot. The cards up front are to help children connect and identify with those animals. Is that right?
Yes. So I use a lot of cards in my practice and in my healing circles. These cards are beautiful. I love the children ones. But yeah, with children, when I see them in my practice, you know, animal spirits, they're so connected. Their children are so magical and brilliant, and they connect instantly. They will get their animal spirit, or they'll choose a card and connect to the message that that animal is bringing them.
Isn't that amazing? And to take somebody on a journey of finding their animal spirit, what kind of process is it?
So we would call it a shamanic journey, or just sort of a native medicine journey. And it's just sort of a short journey to connect to whatever comes, and spirit often gives you the animal that you need, not necessarily the one you want. People always say to me, I didn't want that, I wanted an eagle, but they always bring the animal that you need forward.
Isn't that amazing? And so at the end towards the end of the show, you will be taking me through that quick journey. So I can't wait to find what my spirit animal is. And just talking about the healing process, I mean, animals can be such a part of that healing journey. So we'll talk more about that. Thank you so much, Asha. We'll take a very short break. And when we come back, we are talking about native healing. We do get to see some really neat items like your native drum as well. We'll be right back, everybody, with more right here on In the Know.